Vinyl community, happy Monday. It's me, JC, back again with my buddies.
Chris Prophy, musically obsessed.
Jeff Witcher, Vinyl Destination.
All right, so you guys hopefully know my friends. They have two of the greatest channels on the vinyl community. And they came and visited me in Massachusetts, and we went to my favorite record store, Purchase Street Records. You guys know that I talk about this channel almost weekly. And they specialize in heavy metal and hard rock, but there's so much more. So if you're in the New Bedford area, go check them out. But I wanted to get, before we show our vinyl finds of some of the things we bought, I wanted to get your first impressions of Purchase Street. So whoever wants to go, you want to go first, Jeff?
Yeah, no, I mean, it lived up to the hype for sure. I mean, it was very nice that we got to go in a little bit early and kind of dig around in the basement area, which has, I think, almost as many records as they have above level. There was just stuff that, I had never seen anywhere else before, and tons of it, because I think you said he buys collections, and then he might have 20 copies of a particular album. But just the selection is really great. I thought it was just going to be primarily hard rock or heavy metal, but there really was a variety of not only just classic rock, but you had some new wave, alternative, there was a heavy metal, there was punk. So, yeah, I would say I could have easily spent 3 hours in there and about $800 for sure.
Yeah, easy. That's why I go so often. What about you, Chris?
Yeah, it definitely lived up to the expectations. I like it because it's cozy in there. I mean, it's not the biggest of places, but like I told Roger, I said the amount of records he has in there is amazing, and everything is laid out in an orderly fashion. The stuff he has there is amazing, and I was saying this to Josh and Jeff that near me I don't see a lot of the records that he has there. He's just a great down to earth guy, and he's one of those guys you could just sit and talk about music. Like I can see, like you say, you just sometimes go there to talk to him.
Yeah, we just go to talk.
Yeah, because I could just hang out there and just talk with him and not buy anything, but I would probably end up buying something because he has an amazing collection there.
And just so you know, you can't go in the basement. I'm friends with Roger, and the basement, if you need something, he'll go down there and look for you. But we got to go down into the overstock and, just see 4 or 5 copies. I have some Grails in here that I'm going to show, and just picking out the best possible copy was really cool. So I'm going to show mine, and then I'll turn it over to Jeff, and then I'll turn it over to Chris. Cool. This is not everything we bought, so tune into their channels to see other items that they bought, or tune into my channel for other things that I bought. But here are some of the things I got. So I will save the Grail for last, but I did buy the Pretenders' first album, nice. Which I really love, and look at that hype. Big hit, Brass in My Pocket, and then it had Stop Your Sobbing, Kid, The Wait, but great album. It's on the Sire label, so you guys all know that Sire label, and it had the original printed inner. He has all the Pretenders albums there, and I'm definitely looking to buy them. I just haven't because of a lack of money. So that was the first thing I bought. The second thing I got, which I know that you guys probably know I have the MoFi, but I bought it strictly for the hype. I'm on a hunt to get all the original Billy Joel albums with the hype, and I'm very close. But there are some that are difficult to find. The next one I got was Steel Wheels. Believe it or not, I did not own a copy of Steel Wheels. This was 80, was it 88, Jeff? Do you remember when Steel Wheels came out?
Yeah, 1980. I think it was 89.
89. They had a huge hit, caught between a rock and a hard place. And what was the other big hit on this?
Mixed Emotions.
Mixed Emotions. 2 just amazing songs. And I'll take out because it's got custom labels, really cool labels. I finally grabbed that. And one of the reasons why I grabbed that was because I was super excited to find a very early pressing of Let It Bleed. And the guys can testify, this jacket is
we were listening.
mint.
Well, and we were listening to this morning, and it sounds amazing too.
It sounds brand new. So super impressed. Has the original inner, and it's obviously on this the blue London label with the silver font, which is just a beautiful label. It's just a label that reminds me of my childhood. And then lastly, the Grail. And my main man Gary knows I wanted this. Unfortunately, it has ring wear, but I will take it because it's such a rare album. The Cult Love. I already had Electric, and I had Sonic Temple. That's the other one. You see it's got the printed inner with the boys in the band. And once again, it's on the Sire label. So awesome. So that's some of what I bought. If you tune in a couple weeks, I'll show you some other items, and I'll turn it over to Jeff.
All right. Well, I had a list of things that I was looking for, and I think I hit a good number of my wish list going into Purchase Street, what I was hoping to find. One of those is, this is a copy of Black Sabbath, Master of Reality. I don't know if this is an original pressing or not. It needs to be cleaned, but on that Warner Brothers label.
It's got the boys cover too, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's got that raised cover, which is, very cool. And then also found this, which these sleeves are hard to come by in decent condition without any ring wear. This does not have, or at least not very much, ring wear at all. And this fantastic gatefold as well, which is very cool. And lastly, and this was the last Sabbath that I needed of the Ozzy era, so I found a decent copy of Technical Ecstasy, which I know there are Black Sabbath fans who hate on this record. I happen to actually like it. But
it's amazing. I love that album.
Yeah. So
do you have Never Say Die?
I do.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. So
great.
Happy to get those. And then this is not one you see many places. In fact, this is only the second time I've seen it. The first time I let it go, and then it was gone the next time I went back to the record store. But this is a UK compilation. It's called The World Won't Listen. It's sort of the U.S. companion piece to Louder Than Bombs. There is a version of, what song is it? Can't think. Stretch Out and Wait. The lyrics are different on this version, and then also you have an instrumental on here called "Money Changes Everything," which is not available on any U.S. album or compilation. But it's A sides, it's some B sides. It's sort of a singles compilation, double album. So happy to get that. I had it on cassette like a long time ago.
It's got an awesome hype.
Yeah, no, I love that too. Yeah, with Panic, Ask, and Shoplifters of the World Unite. And then somewhat of a grail for me was this. This is a mono copy of Smiley Smile, of course, the Beach Boys' 1967 album, which is probably the strangest album by far in their collection. It does have Good Vibrations on it and Heroes and Villains, but it's also the She's Going Bald is just a very bizarre track. Some stuff on side B, like their version. The versions that they do of Wonderful and Wind Chimes are very interesting arrangements and a little creepy and bizarre at times. But yeah, I dig it. I think it's one of their better albums. And I'm glad I had a stereo copy, but to get the mono is very cool. I'm trying to get both the stereo and mono copies of those early 60s Beach Boys albums. So yeah, that's what I picked up.
Awesome finds.
Well, a couple of my albums are because of Josh, because when I had told him before we went in, I was like, I want to find a copy of Iron Maiden Live After Death. Oh, Jeff found that one?
Jeff found that one, yeah.
Oh, okay, because, all right, so this is, thank you to Jeff and Josh for
I've
this
got
one.
4 copies of it, so I wanted Chris to have that one.
Jeff found it, but I think you handed it to me.
I handed it to you,
That's maybe
yes.
why I got confused. And so they both found a copy of Live After Death for me, which is an amazing album. And you guys know it if you know Iron Maiden. I was telling the guys, too, that this just brings me back to my childhood because this is just an amazing live album. And the cover just...
During the pandemic, I paid $60 for that album.
Really?
Yeah, because it was hard to find. Yeah,
I mean...
I'm glad you found it.
Yeah, it's just got an incredible track listing, too. And so I was happy to find that.
Must own. For any metalhead.
And I think I went right to the punk section when we went in, and I went to the Black Flag, and I found Black Flag Wasted Again, which is a compilation of all their singers. And I had this on CD. I think I have it on cassette as well, but I wanted to pick it up on vinyl. Even the reissues of the Black Flag stuff is hard to find, but this is, again, a compilation, and it's got everything from, TV Party, Jealous Again, Slip It In,
Annihilate This Week.
Yeah, Drinking and Driving. Just a great collection. So if you're just getting into Black Flag, this might be one to check out. Now, this one I think this is all Josh. This one.
Yeah, totally.
He's like, you need this record. So I'm like, all right. And I bought it, and he's right. We listened to it yesterday. It's amazing. Lord Tracy, just another great 80s hard rock band. I don't really know too much about them. Josh knows more about Lord Tracy. But, you know, if you like 80s hard rock, you would love this. And, of course, it's got the hype on it as well.
The singer was the original singer of Pantera.
Oh, that's right.
Phil.
That's right.
But yeah, they're a great band, and I forced Jeff to buy it. So, Chris to buy it. Thank God he loved it. Otherwise, we would have been screwed.
Yeah, he forced me to buy a record.
I
He was
was
like, buy this. I'm like, okay.
To buy this.
Yeah. And, you know, this album I found, too, and you might be saying, okay, The Cure, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, but I don't really see this in a lot of places. And I even looked on Amazon. It's unavailable on Amazon right now. And this and Disintegration are my two favorite Cure records. So I had to pick this up. So happy to find that. And then I picked up King Diamond, Abigail. And I almost picked up them as well. And who knows, maybe I'll go back to Purchase Street and pick up them. But this is cool. I did open this one. This is a colored album on blue. And, yeah, I mean, King Diamond, you can't go wrong. Just classic 80s metal. And, of course, he sang for the band Merciful Fate. Abigail and Them are two of his best solo records, along with Fatal Portrait.
You know why you should get them?
Why?
Because Grandma, what was it like?
And I need Fatal Portrait, too. I don't think he had that there, but eventually I'll get that.
So,
yeah, but Purchase Street, I mean, it did not disappoint. Like, you know, these guys were saying, we probably could have spent another couple hours in there and another couple $100 in there because the amount of records he has is amazing.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my friends' channels. You know them, Chris Brophy, Jeff Witcher. Go to Purchase Street Records. Tell Roger I said hi. All right, guys. Peace. Rock out. Love you guys. Bye.